What is up, guys? Welcome to the channel and this week's episode of the Rad Diaries. We are starting off with a walk in the woods. It's been absolutely hammering it down for the past couple of days. It's just nice to get out and get a bit of fresh air with the kiddies. Subscribe to the in this week's episode, I'm hoping to take a bunch of stuff to CX, do a trade, do a little game hunt. Obviously, we're going to hit a bunch of charity shops, that goes without saying. So I hope you guys will come along for the journey. So let's get going. So guys, today is the day. We're going to go do a bit of a charity shop hunt, a bit of a game hunt. First we need to pop to the post office, send a couple of parcels. We made 2 eBay sales so far. We've done that to a wee party for $12.99, and we also did that Hell in the Cell box set for $9.99. So we're going to both post them off now. There's a couple charity shops right by the post office, so we'll have to go in there and then we'll see where we're going to go after that. Let's go. So the parcels are sent, they're heading to the charity shops. There's no signal around here, so everything I pick up is going to be a bit of a punt, a bit of judgment. So let's have a look. Morning. Okay? You okay?
Yes,
oh, good. Anything down here? Cool. Dance mat there. Excuse me. You haven't got any like video games or anything? Is it just what's out? Is it? Just what's out, no problem, thank you. What on earth is this? It's old. 85. Huh. Let's try this one now. What's that? A couple of pairs of roller skates there. Morning. Okay. So we have come to Port Talbot. There's a whole bunch of charity shops here. There's a CX, cash generators, and also retro stash is here. So there's plenty of places to go, so let's get into it. Jelly cats, no?
yeah. Let me go under the seat.
Any good DVDs? What's that there? £1. Okay, can you have the book? No. Oh, a couple of Wii games as well, is it?
You got Wii. That's all we got.
Oh, that's what we got today, is it? So yeah, not having the best luck in the charity shops. Found a couple cheap PS3 games to go in the collection. Went into CX, did the trade. Bought a nice game for the collection in there with the vouchers. A couple more charity shops to go. Unfortunately, Retro Stash isn't open. It might be opening a bit later, but I can't hang about too long. So I'm gonna hit the last two charities, make my way back to the car. Let's go. So guys, yesterday I bought a game from CEX that I already own. I bought the Lion King for the Mega Drive. I'm going for all the Disney film games for the Mega Drive. So I popped into town to take it back. And while I'm here, I'll have to hit the charity shops. It's like a sickness. I can't help it. I have to do it. So let's go. That's Jurassic World. £5. Don't know. This jaw doesn't work. Don't know. Don't have any luck in here really. It's quite priced up, so we'll see. This is in the night garden. They're all there. I'll probably pick it up for £5 pre-owned. Check the tours now, and then we'll head to CEX, take that game back. Bunch of ball games. So we are finally back in the games room after venturing out the past couple of days, hitting charity shops and hitting the CEXs and that. Now on the Monday I went to Talbot, did the charity shop run. Felt like it was kind of dear. I was looking around at the prices, like a little bit expensive. Haven't been there for a while. Maybe they put their prices up, or maybe it's just me. But I did find a couple of PS3 games that are going into the collection. Nothing crazy, just cheap games. I paid £1 a piece for them. And the first one is this Mod Nation Racers. A cool little kart racing game here. Something the kids might like. Something on the same lines of like Mario Kart and that. So yeah, Mod Nation Racers. Next one is Sims 3. Not really been a fan of The Sims. Maybe I'll trade this one in. Trades in for like £2, I think. So yeah, I could double my money on it, I suppose. We'll see about that one. And the last one is this Saints Row the Third. Never played a Saints Row game. Let me know in the comments below if they're any good. If I should dip my toes in and have a play. These games are really cheap to pick up as well. So yeah, cool little addition to the collection. Let me know if I should give it a go. And while I was in Port Talbot, I hit the CEX. I took a load of stuff into trade. Shout out Port Talbot CEX. I really like that store. It's not a very big store, but the customer experience is always good. They're super friendly and they're very helpful. When I go to my local, I sort of feel like I'm doing something wrong. That's how they make me feel. They make me feel like I'm trying to get one over or something. It's a really odd feeling. I'm not, but that's kind of how I feel when I go in there. So if I have the choice, I'm popping to Talbot, even though it's smaller. I just prefer the experience. But anyway, I traded a load of stuff in there, used my vouchers and picked up a game for my Mega Drive collection. Now I've been neglecting pretty much every other collection while I've been focusing on the N64. So it's nice to start picking up games for other consoles. And the game I picked up was Mortal Kombat 3. Absolutely love one-on-one fighters, arcade fighters. Fantastic franchise in Mortal Kombat. It just says it all that it's still running to this day. Now this one is a little bit different to the ones that came before it, 1 and 2. Unlike them, this doesn't focus on the tournament-based gameplay. I think it's got more of a story where various fighters are fighting against the returning Shao Kahn and his wife Sindel, I think it is, who are invading the Earth realm. So yeah, cool little story on that. Love me, like I said, one-on-one fighters like this. These are the sort of games you play with your mates. Sports games, one-on-one fighters, party games, and that sort of thing. So if I had any friends, this would be perfect to play with them. But yeah, have to add this to the collection. I'm going to obviously have to get all the Mortal Kombat games now. I think I'm going to grab the other 2 for the N64 as well, I think. But yeah. Anyway, Mortal Kombat 3 going into the collection. Very, very happy. After I'd been in Port Talbot, I popped to town. I had to pay some money in. And while I was there, I hit a few charity shops, of course. And then I went to the CX in town just to have a look and see if they had anything good on offer. And one of the subsets I'm going for in my Mega Drive collection is the Disney subset. All the Disney games. Love them. Love the Disney games on the Mega Drive. Very cool platformers. Love the artwork, the sprite work and all that. Very, very cool. So I picked up the Lion King. And then when I got home, I realised I already had it. What a plum. I have the smallest Mega Drive collection and I can't even remember the games that are in it. So yeah, I picked up the Lion King. This is mine, not the one I picked up. I've already taken that back because the following day I went back to town to return said Lion King. And while I was in that CX, I had a look again. And they did have another Disney game there. One I don't have in the collection, and that is Aladdin. Now, this is a super fun game. I've completed this before. I love this game. Fantastic. Aladdin is a cracking Disney film. It's one of the all-time greats, I think. And for only £12, it's a great addition to the collection. It gets me one step closer to having all the Disney games in my Mega Drive collection. Still got a load more to go. But yeah, very cool addition to the collection. Very, very happy. And obviously, while I was in town, like a sickness, I had to hit the charity shops. Didn't have a great deal of luck in town either. It's always a bit disappointing when you go from charity shop to charity shop and I don't find very much. But I did find 1 or 2 bits and pieces. And the first thing I found is The Last Ship. This is season 4. This one actually worth 15 quid in CX and they give you £7 trade-in. This was £3, so I think they kind of knew it had a little bit more value because all the rest of their box sets were around 1 or 2 quid. So yeah, £3 in a £7 trade-in, or maybe I'll try and flog it. Depends on how desirable it is. And then another box set in the same place is this Aviation at War Fighters. It's like something about old wartime aircraft or something. I don't know. I paid £2 for it, trades in for £4. They sell it for £8. It's just a double up, but yeah, cool little find. So that is everything we found in the charity shops, everything we found in CEX. I'm hoping to get back out in the games room and have another sesh. This week's a bit more busier than last week, so trying to squeeze a little session in is going to be a bit more difficult. But I'm going to definitely give Treasures of Aegean another crack. And if it pisses me off, I'll probably try something else. But yeah, catch up with you guys in a bit. Right guys, so we've managed to get back out into the games room. We're going to have a little sesh again. I've stuck Treasures of the Aegean in. We'll see how we get on. If we make some real progress, we'll carry on playing it. If it starts to get on my goat, I'm going to turn it off and we're going to stick something else in. But let's give it a little bit of time, see how we get on. I feel like I am making progress with it. It's just slow. Right, so we're back in the tomb. And you can see up in the corner there that we've got just over 20 minutes. So I think as you go on and the more like collectibles you collect, it adds time to the part and you get longer in the tomb. Also, let me show you how the map is looking, if I remember how to. So this is the map. It is pretty massive, like, as you can see, all of this area here is all area we've explored. All the like blacked out bits are just bits I haven't entered yet or haven't been into. So yeah, I did spend a little bit of time last time I played it, just sort of trying to expand the map and like fill it out. So that's what I did. I will show you the prophecy now. Where is the prophecy? Here we are. So basically this is just all the sort of stuff we found along the way. For instance, down here, this is like, I have this puzzle I need to complete here, but I'm missing a piece. But this basically tells you how you need to line up the lights. So this is pretty useful. Can show you what you need to do, but you need to find bits and pieces to add to it. So yeah, it's quite a lot to get your head around. This bit we did the other day. If I could zoom in here, we've done this the other day, but part of me wonders whether it's still done or if I have to do it again and do all the puzzles. I don't know. It's still very much a learning curve, but anyway, let's just crack on. Right, guys, so I think we made some progress. We've definitely found a few bits and pieces. So we're going to run to them right now, see if we can't, see if it helps us get any further forward. So yeah, we marked up on the map a couple locations we need to go to. If we go to them rapid, we'll know if they've made a dent. As big as the map is, it doesn't take forever to go from one side to the other, but you just feel like you're running past everything and not seeing anything. And yeah, so it's a funny old game, man, but I'm desperate to do it. I don't like games defeating me. I don't quit. So yeah, let's do it. So we've done this bit before, right? But I totally forgot, and I didn't mark up the map, so that's why I've run past it like a billion times, thinking that it was a nothing useful, you know? That is the frustrating thing about this game, is you think something isn't important and it is. And yeah. Alright, let's get there. And like I said, I've done this before. This is the frustrating thing about the game, is that you do things over and over and then you forget what you've done and what you haven't done. It goes right here, boom, that goes down, and now we are able to go where we need to go. All of that just to get across here, get that thing, and then yeah, now we need to go all the way back here somewhere. Let's go back and read it again. Take a look at this quite. I will never forget the moment you were born. The sun was shining brightly on the sea. Soldiers were training tirelessly for war. You were smiling with joy. You will never forget the moment you were born. That was probably beautiful. Let's try that. I bet this is it. Oh, thank God. Right, so we've got that. Blue is blue. And this one is one, bong, bong. And then put that there. Yeah. It's working. Yes, incredible, but what on earth is it doing? For the sound, the mechanism goes deep into the ground. Could it be connected with other systems on the island? Of course it's connected. Maybe I better search for our unknown machines before we run out of time. Oh, the blue one. It does the blue one. I've done the red one before. Right guys, so we've had enough of Treasures of the Aegean for this evening. So I've stuck on Street Fighter 6. This has been sitting in the box, so I thought I'd stick it on, have a go. It's a little bit easier, chuck on and play. So we'll have a little go at this before we call it a night. I'd love to get good at one-on-one fighters. Street Fighter is a cracking game. I'd love to get good at them. So we'll see what happens now. So this is my fighter. I tried to make him look a little bit like me. Bald head, beard, proper muscly, just like me.
Game, fight!
Right guys, so we're back out again like deja vu. We're going to the post office to post a eBay sale. We sold that Robot Wars toy, sold it for £7 plus postage. I've also got a couple Vinted orders to pick up, plus we're going to hit the charity shots because it's right there and it would be rude not to. If any of you have noticed, I am in a different car. I don't know if you can see this, but I was working the other day and I was parked up at the side of the road and someone crashed into my car. So I got a courtesy car for a little bit. It's actually really nice. I really like it. My kids love it. It's like getting in a spaceship or something. But yeah, they love it. So yeah, anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. Let's go post this order and get on with our day. Let's go. So the parcel is posted. We've collected our Vinted order. Well, one of them. The other one's a collection from the garage. So let's head into the charity shops and have a look. Right guys, the second package is secure, and listen to this. That disc has been rolling around in there. I'm not going to go off on one, but for a minute, like Vinted, right? Every time I ordered from Vinted, I feel like they just don't bother packaging it. Everything just comes sort of half-assed, like thrown in a bag, and yeah, there's no packaging on it. Now, if you buy something from me, from eBay, from Vinted, I package that thing to within an inch of its life. Like, that thing is wrapped up real good. I would hate for it to get damaged in transit. Be nothing more disappointing and gutting than waiting for a parcel for it to arrive damaged. So yeah, that's how I find it with Vinted. I bought some Playmobil for my boy once and it came in a bin bag. So yeah, things are just chucked in. That's my personal experience with Vinted. Although you can get stuff like really cheap on there, they just don't bother packaging it. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Let me know in the comments below if you've had a similar experience. But anyway, let's crack on with the day. And we are back in the games room, and now last night we managed to come out here, have a little gaming sesh, which is always good. It's getting harder and harder to find time to do that, obviously being an adult with responsibilities and stuff. So it's always nice to find a bit of time to come out here and game. But this morning we were up nice and early, did the school run, had a parcel to deliver and a couple to pick up. And of course, while I'm out, you know it, I'm hitting the charity shops. And I found a few little bits and pieces. One thing is a bit of a surprise, a really nice surprise. We'll get to that in a second. Now, the first thing we picked up is this Putty Man from the Power Rangers. Very cool figure this. Doesn't do much, doesn't move a great deal. Not sure on the year. 93 Bandai, so I'm assuming 1993 Bandai. Very cool, had to pick him up, couldn't leave him behind. £1 for that. Don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. It might go on my shelf of all my rescued toys, we will see. The next thing we found then, I think this is an order. Yeah, is these two plushies here. Now this is Alex and is it Marv? I think it's Marv from Madagascar. I paid £1 a piece for these, and hopefully we can sell these for maybe a tenner for the pair. Nothing crazy, but when I saw the Madagascar on it, and you know, I just thought Marv was kind of cool. If that is his name, correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I had to pick them up for what, £2. Hopefully maybe 10, 12 quid at a push. And also, while we were in there, we found a couple of DVDs or PC games, if you like, and they are these driving test or driving theory test kits. So this one right here is the official DVSA complete theory test kit. So this is the theory test and hazard protection, as both discs in there. And then we've got just the theory test on its own and the hazard protection or perception, sorry, on its own as well. Now when you scan these, or one or two of these on eBay, the ones listed right now for sale are like £100. I know that's ridiculous, I know. The solds are like 7 to 8 quid. So yeah, I thought I think I paid £1 for all three. If we can make maybe 20 to 25 quid for these three, I'll be happy. But yeah, £1 invested, sorry. I can't really lose. But yeah, the ones that are listed for £100, so never go off listed prices, always go off sold. Because yeah, if you're looking at listed and it's 100 quid and you're not looking at 100 quid, you're looking at more like £7, can be quite deceiving. So yeah, always look at sold, never look at listed. But yeah, hopefully about 20-25 quid, we'll see. And then the banger of the day. Yeah, when I saw this, I thought it was a calculator at first. And then at closer inspection, it is a crossword solver. That's what it's called. Oxford Crossword Solver by Psycho, is that how you say it? Psycho. So yeah, this was £1.50. You can see there on the it comes with the instructions. And this model, or this model, sorry, sells for about 30 to 45 quid on eBay. Some of these crossword solvers can sell for up to like 100 quid. So yeah, keep your eyes out for these for £1.50 into potentially £40-45 all day long. Yeah, keep your eyes out for these. We did see a couple other bits and pieces while we were out, a couple calculators and stuff, but they just didn't have much in them. You know, £3 they were asking, and CX sell the C grade for like a £5. Whenever I look at stuff like that, electronics and all that sort of stuff, I always go off the C grade. I never expect to get anything higher, so I only pick them up if there's a decent bit of value in the lowest grade, you know. And then if I get a better grade, happy days. But if I don't and I get the rock bottom, I'm still making or getting a decent return on it. That's how I look at it. But there wasn't enough in them. Anyway, I'm going off on one. Let's get into the two pickups from Vinted. I had a little rant in the car about the lack of attention or care that people put in when they sell on Vinted. I don't know, it might just be my experience, but I bought a good amount of stuff off there now, and every single time the packaging is horrendous. What can you do though? I mean, I got these games real cheap, so I mean, you can't expect everything, I suppose, but it's just a personal thing of mine. I would never send stuff just like this. So the first package here, nothing crazy, but I really wanted it in the collection. It is this Goosebumps Dead of Night. Now, I'm actually a massive fan of Goosebumps. It's one of the things that gives me the most nostalgia. I don't know what it is. When I see Goosebumps, I'm like, God damn, how nostalgic, how 90s. I absolutely love it. I've got a bit of a collection. I'll put some footage up of my collection now. It's all up on the shelf, looking great. But yeah, I wanted to add the Goosebumps games to my collection. And this plays, I think, kind of like a Hello Neighbor, if you've ever played that sort of game. It's a first-person sort of shooter, but not really shooting. You don't really get weapons. It's sort of puzzle solving and that sort of thing. So yeah, I picked this up because I'm a Goosebumps fan, and I think it might be a nice game to play with the kids around Halloween. It's always nice to put on scary games. I love to play like horror games around that time of year. Obviously, I can't put anything on too scary for the kids, so this is kind of perfect. And my boy absolutely loved the Hello Neighbor set, and I've just seen that this box is completely, well, not completely, but broken, and it just goes to show the lack of care when sending it. I mean, the disc was okay, and I think I got a spare PS4 case over there, but yeah, you can see why I'm not happy with how they packaged it. They could have chucked a little bit of bubble wrap around it just to give it a bit of, you know, help trying to stay together. Luckily, I've got an empty case over there and I can swap it out, and I'm glad I only paid £5 for it now. CX sell it for, I think, 12 quid. So yeah, great to add to the collection. Bit disappointing, but it just goes to show what I'm talking about. And the next one here, I am so buzzing for. Yeah, man, I love this film. Never played the game, but there's a bit of a theme running through this week's video, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about now. So here it is. And that game is The Page Master. This is a Macaulay Culkin film. 1994 Macaulay Culkin film. Yeah, man, look how sick that cover art is. I'll chuck some gameplay of it now. I know not very much about this game, but I absolutely get so nostalgic for Pagemaster. And it's a film I've only seen maybe 1 or 2 times. It's a film I'd love to get hold of. It's quite hard to come by. But yeah, great to add to the collection. Nice blue spine Mega Drive game in fantastic nick. Let's have a look inside. Yeah, cartridge and manual looking pretty spiffy. Pretty lovely. That's really nice, actually. So yeah, great to add Pagemaster to the collection. Can't wait to play this game. Yeah, so nostalgic. And I think we'll end the video right there. We've had a fantastic week. We've done a whole bunch of charity shop hunting. Haven't had the most success, but we found 1 or 2 bits and pieces, especially this crossword solver. There's some hidden value right there, so keep your eyes peeled for these. We've also added 3 Mega Drive games to the collection. Some fantastic Mega Drive games at that. Look at the cover art on that. What a great game. I actually want to find the film now and watch it. Haven't seen it for such a long time, so it'd be great to see that. So yeah, buzzing to add them to the collection. We've got a big game on its way. I don't know when it's going to arrive. Hopefully be here next week, so keep your eyes peeled for next week's video. There'll be some mad game being added to the collection that came about in a really cool way. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that. As always, guys, let me know if you're enjoying these videos by smashing that like button. Also, comment below, give me your feedback, let me know what's happening. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.